And I'm live. Hi guys, welcome in. My name's Ray, always known as Disney Circus Girl. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining tonight. If you like my content, please hit the like button. If you can't redo that. If you like what you see, please hit the like button. If you like my content, please subscribe. Drop a comment down below. Let's have a chat. I'm all over the place tonight because I've got a migraine, but we've got some what I consider to be major 30th anniversary stuff going on at Disneyland Paris this week, and I wanted to come on and do hi Rob. I wanted to come on and do I could have done it as a DLP chat. I thought I'd do it as a live Disney Dizziness instead. I was going to do something else for Disney Dizziness this week, and then I chose to do this instead because I have decided which direction the DLP chat series will be going in for the next, leading up until the 30th anniversary. So I just want to cover that. So I haven't done DLP chat for a couple of weeks now, I think it is 2 or 3 weeks, and there's a very good reason for that, and it's because what I'm planning to do with DLP chat is once a week the video will come out. It's either going to be a Monday or a Thursday, and that video, DLP chat, will be from now until the start of the 30th anniversary. Actually, no, from now until the actual 30th, so until April the 12th. So from now until April the 12th, DLP chat will be it will be attraction focused. So it will be DLP chat and it will be attraction spotlight. So I had the full name written down somewhere and I've forgotten it. But yeah, it's going to be like an attraction spotlight. So every episode, every week, will be an episode about a different attraction that was not just any attraction, but an opening day attraction. So the opening day attractions being some of them being Phantom Manor, Big Thunder Mountain, Small World, Peter Pan's Flight, the opening day attractions. So they will be in the spotlight for, thank you for sharing that out, Rob. Thank you so much. So yeah, they will be under attraction spotlight for, I know I've done loads of videos already on Phantom Manor. I can never do enough videos on Phantom Manor, so I will be doing another video on Phantom Manor that will be under its attraction spotlight. Yeah, we're going to talk about opening day attractions and probably past and present. So yeah, if I have enough time. Hi, Kevin. Never enough Phantom Manor. There's never enough Phantom. But yeah, if I get time, I'll move on to the non-opening day attractions, like Hyperspace Mountain, or that started out as Space Mountain from the Earth to the Moon. The Visionarium, I have to cover that. That's the timekeeper, so I have to. Thank you so much, Kevin. That means I'm now only 10 off of 400. Well, Kevin, thank you so much. So yeah, there'll be attraction spotlights on Phantom Manor, Big Thunder Mountain, the Railroad, Dumbo, the Teacups, the Labyrinth, Pirates of the Caribbean, all of the opening day attractions. And if I've got time, I'm going to do a Space Mountain one as well. Space Mountain, of course, didn't open until 1995, and it's had three I'm going to say incarnations at Disneyland Paris. It started off as From the Earth to the Moon, and then it was Space Mountain Mission 2. Since 2017, it has been Star Wars Hyperspace Mountain. Star Wars Hyperspace Mountain is my favourite version, which is controversial because a lot of people dislike it. A lot of people, their favourite was From Earth to the Moon, which, if they were to bring From Earth to the Moon back, I would be happy with them taking away the Star Wars overlay, but only if they brought that version back, because that version was really, really magical. What I like about it at the moment is there's an ode to From Earth to the Moon in the trains. The ride trains are themed to the original Space Mountain at Disneyland Paris, which is very cool. Anyway, I've gone on about Space Mountain. I shouldn't be going on about Space Mountain because I've got some news that's come from Disneyland Paris. So over the past week, there has been a cast member preview of the 30th anniversary. This has taken place in the Disney Dome in the Disney Village. The Disney Dome is basically a circus tent. It's a huge tent. It was originally built for Cirque du Soleil, which never opened. So it is, as you can imagine, with being a Cirque du Soleil tent, it's huge. Now they just host like a lot of events in there. Like I'm not sure if it's still going on, but over the last couple of days they've had a job fair going on in there for the food jobs at Disneyland Paris. It's open to anybody, any guest, anyone can go in there, see what it's all about. Highly enjoyable experience. So they've had this going on in the Disney Dome. They got to see a preview. The CEO of Disneyland Paris, Natasha Rafalski, was there as ever. I tell you something, guys. When Natasha Rafalski is in the parks, there is a bigger queue to meet her than there is over at Meet Mickey Mouse. She's quite a legend at Disneyland Paris. Not like Chapek. And Chapek was at the 25th anniversary. I dread to think what'll happen if he shows up at the 30th. So I'm hoping that Josh turns up at the 30th. Hey guys, working so I can't chat. Hi Kay, welcome in. So yeah, they've had this event going on at the Disney Dome in the Disney Village. The cast got to see the merchandise. We have seen pictures. There are pictures all over the internet now of the merchandise. They also got to see the snacks and the drinks, which again, there are pictures all over the internet. I can't bring any up, but there are pictures everywhere. And I have to say, the snack that has stood out to me most is the Mickey waffles with the cream and the marshmallows, and it just looks like allergy and intolerance central to me, and I'm fully up for that. Guys, thank you so much for joining. Thank you, even if you're just listening, thank you so much. It means the world to me. So yeah, they've seen the merchandise. We saw the spirit jersey, the dog spirit jersey, an umbrella, the hand fan, water bottles, the soap dispenser was there. Can't believe I'm saying that, the soap dispenser. Everybody loves the soap dispenser, not me. Oh, Kevin, the Mickey waffles. I'll tell you something, the Mickey waffles, they took away the Mickey waffles from Disneyland Paris not so long ago, and there was uproar. They tried to replace them with like a cheaper version, which was like the mini Dutch pancakes, like that big, like an absolute uproar. So very quickly they brought the Mickey waffles back. Like, oh dear, we've done something wrong. So yeah, so they've seen that there was lanyards there, some of the pins, some of the 30th anniversary pins were there, and I want them. I like, usually I'll see like one pin and I'll be like, okay, I'll have that one because it's the nicest. I saw these pins and I kid you not, I want these pins. They're beautiful. There's some keychains, again, beautiful, stunning. We've got some new Pandora charms with the 30th logo on. We've got some new jewelry with the 30th logo on. What else have we got in there? popcorn bucket. No popcorn bucket. No, we have got one. It's not worthy of being mentioned, but we've got one. It's just a round clear bucket, clear plastic bucket with Mickey ears on the top, with the 30th logo on the side. So that want to be given a miss. We've got coffee mugs, the 30th anniversary coffee mugs. We've got 30th anniversary cold drinks, cups. We've got t-shirts. I said the spirit jersey. There's like this. Yeah, Rob, I get it with the popcorn buckets. I really do. Thing is, we've never really had a novelty popcorn bucket at Disneyland Paris. Like we've got the Cinderella carriage one, which is there all the time. You can get it at multiple parks. We've had the Oogie Boogie one, which is there every Halloween. We have the Poison Apple Sippers, which are there every Halloween. But there's nothing on the scale of Orlando. So yeah, like we don't get that. I wish we did. We don't. Do you want to know why I wish we did? Not because I want one, but because if we did, then there'd be a 7.5 hour queue for the popcorn bucket, and then I could go and do everything else. With no queue. I could get on Crush Coaster and there'd be no queue. Because I am not waiting 3 hours for Crush Coaster for anyone. So bring in a novelty popcorn bucket so that I can go and get on Crush Coaster. So what else did we have there? I gotta remember. T-shirts. There was a hoodie. There was a grey hoodie with like Mickey in his 30th anniversary costume. That was quite cute. Hi, Miriam. Oh, welcome back in. I'm so sorry that I go live so late now, Miriam. I really am. Everyone, guys, it's actually gone at 11 p.m. where Miriam is. So, yeah, she's an hour ahead of me. So, yeah, I'm so sorry I had to change the timing of this, Miriam. But thank you so much for popping in. It really does mean a lot, and I really do like miss seeing you. So, thank you so much. Okay, so I'm going to go on to the snacks that were at this preview. So we had, we saw, like I mentioned, the Mickey waffles with cream and marshmallows. They look amazing. Waffle on a stick made an appearance. It's a savoury waffle on a stick with purple crisps. Or chips, as you guys in America call them. We all know what happened with the blue popcorn on the 25th anniversary. I can see this being a repeat. Just not with popcorn. And not blue. Purple instead. So that will be a snack that I very much will give a miss. We have the ice cream cones that have been designed by people on Instagram. Ice creams that have been designed by pass holders. We have macaroons. The macaroons are going to be in the buffet and they're stamped with, yeah, Kevin, we've got waffle on a stick and it doesn't look good. We've got the macaroons are going to be in the buffet restaurants. They've been stamped with the 30th logo. I am very much looking forward to going to Plaza Gardens and committing Grand Theft Macaroon. It's been a long time since I committed Grand Theft Macaroon, as they didn't have macaroons last time I was there. I was going to mention something about last time I was there, and I can't remember. Oh yes, that's what it was. It's not for this. It's for when I go on live with Kelly. I'll probably say it at the end of this one anyway. So we had that. There was the marshmallow pops. So the Mickey, it looks like a Mickey Mouse cake pop, but it's actually all marshmallows covered with chocolate. There is chocolate covered Madeleines. There is more waffles. Donuts. We've got Mickey shaped beignets. finally, although the flavouring I'm not entirely sold on. They're very big on Nutella at Disneyland Paris. You can get crepes with Nutella, you can get donuts with Nutella. The Mickey beignets, again, they're filled with either Nutella or apricot jam, apricot jelly. So I don't know. I do not know if I will. Let's put it this way: when I had the Mickey beignets at Port Orleans French Quarter, didn't go a bundle on them. I was like, just your bog standard donut, really. I could go to the shop and get one for like 20p. I've just paid like $6 for one, and I could go to the shop at home and get one for 20p. So yeah, like it wasn't even on like Krispy Kreme level. Let's face it. Like at least Krispy Kreme is different, but nah. So we've got Mickey beignets, the sandwiches that are shaped like Mickey. Like one was cheese and ham, and they have cut the ham to be Mickey shaped so that it fits perfectly within the sandwich. Not the cheese. The cheese is still square, but the ham is Mickey shaped. The other one was a more adult, I guess you could say. The ham and cheese one is probably going to be on the kids menu, and then the other one will be on the adult menu, and had like salami and salads and stuff in. So yeah. What else did we have in the way of snacks? The giant shortbread. Disneyland Paris is mad on shortbread. As such, we now have this ridiculous giant shortbread that is like that. I don't even actually. I've got my Donald ears. Like, if you ignore the Donald feet, like it's about that. It's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. But yeah, it's huge. We've got that. There are some cupcakes that are not all that exciting. There's loads of snacks. I cannot possibly go into them all, but we have seen loads of them. I'm excited for, believe it or not, the Donald Duck butt ice cream. It's a tiny ice cream. Like, it's probably only about that big, because it looks like it's from the kids menu, and it's just got Donald's feet on it. I'm like, that's me. There's a Stitch one, one from Up. There's loads. We've got the pass holder one that we designed. Speaking of pass holders, there is still no visual of the ears that the pass holders designed. I can only put that down to them being so awful, because they were. They should never let the pass holders design ears ever again. It was a group effort, and we stuffed it. So what else happened at this cast preview? Well, we got a glimpse of Disney Delight, the show that will be going on before Illuminations every night. The show which will feature lots of lights, the castle fountains, and drones. 200 drones in the sky. This preview showed some of the music that will be used, and it showed one of the sequences that the drones will be making. They do start spread out and they finish with the 30th logo. So yeah, this is I'm really looking forward to it. But the big, and I mean like the really mega big draw for this, the huge, the headlining act, you could say, for this cast preview was the performance of Mon Qui s'illumine, the new song for the 30th anniversary. It's what's going to be performed in the show Dream and Shine Brighter, the daytime castle show, which there's something about that I need to cover very soon, actually, because it's really gotten to me. But yes, they performed this song. I've already learnt the dance. Not just that bit. I've actually learnt the entire thing. from start to finish that the dancers do everything. To see Mickey and Chip and Dale in particular moving in the way that they move in this song was so cute. I'm like, oh, so cute. And yeah, I've learned the dance, Rob. I have learned the dance, and I've spoken to a couple of friends who were cast members over there, and yeah, they're learning it now too. We're gonna film ourselves. But yeah, I can't wait. I cannot wait. But yeah, this song, guys, the full song is amazing. Like it is a song that makes you think of memories that you've had at Disneyland Paris. It makes you so excited. The lyrics are amazing. The first lyrics are, "Look to the sky, hope is all around, and it's about to ignite." So just that those lines are for the opening of a song is really it's amazing. The composition is done really, really well. I really love this song, and I hope they make it available to download because I want this song. It's every song they make for Disneyland Paris seems to like really tug on the heartstrings and like really pulls out the emotions. We haven't seen the costumes for the dancers for Dream and Shine Brighter. However, we have now seen the characters performing in their costumes, which look so stunning under all the lights and on stage, because of course they're all iridescent and they're all very rainbow and very bright. They look amazing, and Donald's hat in particular, like the hats, all of the hats look stunning, but Donald's to me was just, I think where it's primarily green, it catches the light really well. When the lights catch it, it sort of turns a different color, so it looks really cool. What I want to say about this show that I said was getting to me is actually it's going to lead me on to the first bit of news about the park, like other than the cast preview. The first bit of other news. So the Central Plaza for the longest time was behind fencing, so that they could change the stages. They've made them taller, they've made them higher, and so that they could prepare to put the Gardens of Wonder in place, which they have prepared. Donald needs a hat. He is missing one. Oh, he is. He does. I didn't think about that, Kay. Now that you mention it, yeah, he is missing his hat, and he doesn't look right without a hat. Yeah, his hat is so cute. I didn't say what you think I said. You can shut up. You can shut it. No. No. He thinks I said feline. No. Oi. Everybody needs an Aussie interruption. You gonna be quiet? So yeah, they've had the Central Plaza behind these fencings, like while they do the work that needed doing. In the past couple of days, they've taken the fencing down, and I believe it was yesterday they took the fencing down and the stages were exposed for the first time. Stars on Parade happens, and people climb on this over the fence. Yes, because these stages are fenced off. They're behind gates. The gates only ever opened for the cast members that are performing to go up the stairs, and then the gates are closed and locked afterwards. So Stars on Parade comes, and people have decided they are going to climb over the fence and go up onto the stages to watch the parade. Not only this, but there are people climbing over the fences, going up onto the stage to get selfie in front of the castle. Which never ceases to make me angry. And there's only so much that the cast members can do to stop this. They are ran off their feet. And guests are not making it easy for them. They are really not making it easy for them. And like, people should be ashamed. There is no need to climb the floats. The floats for Stars on Parade are like, I'm not going to say twice as big, but they're nearly twice as big as the floats for Festival of Fantasy. They're huge, like huge floats, and you don't need, like, you can sit on the floor in the dead center of Central Plaza with everybody else standing up, and you will still see those floats. You don't need to be stood on the stages to see them. But no, people are doing it anyway, and it's really annoying. So no, not happy with that at all. Not happy with that. Those stages are new. The Gardens of Wonder have not yet been put in. They've just been prepared. You're going to ruin. Hi Walt. If you've entered when I'm mid rant about people climbing over fences and climbing up onto stages. Yeah, these flower beds have only just gone in. These plants have only just gone in. I'm holding a golden snitch because I am that angry. These flowers, these planters, everything, these stages, they've all only just gone in. And people are climbing over them already. They're going to ruin it before the 30th has even begun. I mean, clearly we haven't learned anything from Dante. Yes, I do mean Dante from Coco. Every Halloween, outside Fuente del Oro restaurant, we end up with this huge Dante sculpture. The first year it was there, the kids climbed all over it. They were sat on it, the works. The second year it was there. They put a fence around it. They climbed the fence and climbed the statue. When I was there this year, not only was there a fence around it, the fence went about 6-7 foot in the air. It looked like a boxing ring. People still went over it. Or through it. But they still did it. But yeah, like, there's no need. There is no need to climb onto the stages. There is no need to do that at all. And like, Disney uses those stages in a lot of things. Like Dream and Shine Brighter is a parade/show. When that starts, if people are on those stages, it's Pirates versus Princess was a parade/show. That Mickey's Dazzling Christmas parade/show. They need those stages. Don't be climbing on them. And if you want a selfie with the castle, don't climb on the stages to take the selfie with the castle. The castle's big enough. I'm just saying, it's there. And you can ask someone else to take your picture for you. It's like, there's no social distancing. You can ask someone to take your picture. The cast probably won't because they still have to socially distance. But some of them will. Some of them will, it's not strict. Some of them will. So just ask someone to take your picture if you're that desperate for a picture. Also, selfie sticks. They're banned. How are you getting them into the park? Rant over. Let's just move on. I'm going to move on. Oh no, we've still got masks, Walt. We're still having to wear masks at Disneyland Paris, but we've got everything else. All parades, all shows. In fact, the last show to come back is Illuminations, the nighttime castle show, which comes back tomorrow. It was back, then Omicron arrived, so it got stopped. The French government were like, you can keep everything else, but you can't have Illuminations. Which, if you watch, I did a live stream when I was there. I've done a live stream when I was there. The Mickey's Magical Fireworks, so Mickey's Mixed Magic. We had those fireworks, and people on the live stream were going, it looks really busy, and I thought, that's because it is really busy. Like, you literally couldn't move. It was rammed, and I was right up by the castle. I ended up going into Central Plaza to watch with Jodie and Carly. Our other friends were behind us, but they were right at the back of Central Plaza. But if you turned around and you looked behind you, it was just this, it was like the 50th anniversary at Disney World. It was just a sea of people going all the way down Main Street, and you couldn't move. So that's why the French government stopped it. I have a smaller hideable selfie stick. One cast member questioned it for like a second. I don't think it's I get annoyed when I see them, but only because it's against the rules. They're not, as long as they're not blocking my view of a parade or a show, then like I'm not fussed. Like, let's put it this way. The people that will be annoyed by it are the people that turn up about 20 seconds before a show is due to start and will be angry that they don't have a decent spot. Those are the people that are going to be mad about. Are we seriously arguing over a foot? 12 inches is a foot. Rob, you essentially took a foot-long hot dog into the park. An extendable one. Speaking of hot dogs, we've got some new hot dogs over at Casey's. They've updated the menu at Casey's. So Casey's at Disneyland Paris does not have like full meals. It's all like a la carte. So it's, you buy the hot dog, you buy the fries, you buy the drink all separately. There's no corn dogs. Jay was a bit angry about that. He loves his corn dogs. Luckily I can get some at the supermarket over here. But yeah, no corn dogs. But they have introduced a plant-based hot dog. It's plant-based. It's not vegan because of the style it's cooked. It is a vegan sausage. However, it is not a vegan hot dog because of the way that it's cooked. It shares the same grill as the other sausages. So it is not. What have you got? Oi! Leave it. So it's cooked on the same, it's prepared on the same grill as the meat. Same with over at Restaurant Uncle Lise at the Disney Studios park. They've got a veggie burger. It was Beyond Meat burger. Actually, Beyond Meat is really, really nice. Like, I like plant-based stuff though. So I'm not fussy. I like meat. I like plant-based. I'll eat it, you know. I haven't given the hot dog a go. I will do to see what it's like. But yeah, so if it says plant-based at Disneyland Paris, like, people have gone, oh, but it's not vegan. And they're not implying that it's vegan. They're implying that it's plant-based. It's not vegan because it's prepared on the same grill as the meat products. And then the other new hot dog that we've had is a Nacho Hot Dog. So it's got nachos and caramelized onions with barbecue sauce. And this one looks really, really good. So good, I'm going to recreate it because it's going to be so easy to recreate. And I'm going to recreate it here probably sometime this week and see, like, because I can't get to Disneyland Paris like just yet. I'm waiting until I can go with Jay, which will be in May. So I was originally going to go for a couple of days in March, but something has come up, so I cannot make it. There is a chance I could make it for my birthday, which is towards the end of March. However, because on the annual pass system at the moment you can only book 3 days entry at a time, and you cannot book, like, yeah, I'd have to use one of those days before I can book another day. So I cancelled my one of the days I'm going to be there with Jay, and yeah, I cancelled one of the days I was going to be there with Jay to see what availability they had, and they had my birthday available. Only problem being is that I could clearly see they're running out of availability on the week that I'm going with Jay. And like the first 2 days that we're there are now sold out. You cannot make any reservations. If you're a pass holder, you can buy a normal day ticket, but you can't. Pass holders can't. So I very quickly rebooked the day that I'm going to be there with Jay instead, because if I cancel that and go on my birthday, there's a very real chance that will be sold out and I won't be able to get a reservation back. So I'm not risking it. I refuse to risk it. I utterly refuse to risk it. And it's risky enough as it is because we're going to be there for 4 days and you can only book 3 days entry at a time. So I don't know. Should I cancel the first day and move that reservation to the 4th day? Or should I just keep the 4th day as doing other stuff? I don't know. I'm torn. I don't know what to do. I'm just hoping that it doesn't sell out. I'm really hoping that does not sell out. Just have to wait and see when we're there, I suppose, after that first day used. And yeah, so I had to make that call. I had to decide to not go on my birthday, because I can't risk Jay not getting in. He's wanted to go to Disneyland Paris again for a long time, and he's not had the opportunity to because of COVID and school. Because the only times I can really go are when he's at school. So the fact that we've got a time when we can both go, you're not allowed to pull your kids out of school in this country. So the fact that we've got a time coming up when we can both go means a lot. This is also why I haven't been back to Orlando since we last went in 2019, because I can't pull Jay out of school, and I work when he's off of school most of the time. Could have gone in 2020, just saying. I think everyone could have. But yeah, so I'm not going to be going for my birthday unless a miracle happens. If I book a hotel on-site hotel, then I automatically get entry into the parks. However, I do not like the prices, because our tour, I should have been working this week, so I should have had quite a hefty income this week, and that was going to, if that had been the case, then yeah, I would have definitely gone ahead. I would have booked an on-site hotel for my birthday. I'd have been going, because then I wouldn't have needed to make a reservation. But because Omicron came into play, the venue that we were supposed to be at this week cancelled. So no work for this. It's supposed to be 2 weeks work. It's gone. Such is the way of this business, I'm afraid. When you're a performer, that's when you're a performing artist, when you're an actor, singer, dancer, circus artist, that's the way it goes. When you're a performer or you work in the entertainment industry, jobs get cancelled at the drop of a hat. So unfortunately, stuff has had to go and wait. If I can make it for my birthday, if a miracle happens and I can make it, I will. It's not necessarily the hotel prices that are getting to me, it's the transport. Eurostar still isn't running from Kent. There's a Eurostar station just over there, literally the nearest town to here, the nearest big town, because I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing around me. There's not even a phone mast for 14 miles, which is where the nearest town is. And that's actually got a Eurostar station in it. And the Eurostar station that's near here has actually, it's all Disneyland Paris themed. But they're not running from there because of COVID. And the French government, the British government have had it out with Eurostar, and they've said, look, you need to come back to Kent because London can't cope with the sheer amount of people going through it. And I know it can't cope because in November it was nothing short of chaotic, and I really don't want to travel from London. It costs a bomb. So to travel from London costs a bomb. If I can get out there, if there's a flight that I can find for cheaper than what I've already found, and if the on-site hotels sort of do go down in price for one night, I'll do it. If a miracle happens, I'll do it. But if not, it's going to be May, because I refuse to let my son down. So that's when I'll be back there. That's when I will live stream the show Dream and Shine Brighter. I will live stream Stars on Parade. I will live stream Illuminations. I don't like Illuminations. I will live stream it though. I will definitely live stream Disney Delight with the drones, so you guys can see that. I will. Then there'll just be loads of vlogs. But yeah. Hi Brian K. So yeah, that will be in May when I will be there for the 30th anniversary. We'll be in May. Was aiming to go again. I was aiming to go in April for the actual 30th, and then I got told you're working. So I was like, right, I can't go for the actual 30th. But working is good, especially after the couple of years this industry's had. Working, I'm not going to turn down work, you know. I'm just angry that I'm supposed to be working now, so that I could have gone sooner, but never mind. Going back to news, because I really went off the rails. I've got like 20 minutes left of this stream to get through this news. I'm going to go to, right, so today in the parks, lots of stuff happened today in the parks. So today, LED video mesh overlays on the castle have arrived. So you know how like Christmas you get like the fairy lights around the turrets? They've got those, but they are LED video meshes. So they're going to have like video effects on them and lighting. They're going to enhance lighting, and you cannot see them. They are camouflaged to the castle. So you cannot see these meshes for the LED. So these are especially for like Disney Delight in particular. I'm looking forward to seeing what effects we get from them. I'm not going to lie, I'm going to watch all of the stuff because there's going to be loads and loads of vlogs and stuff that appears, and so I'm going to watch all of it. But it'll still be magical in person. Although in saying that, there was stuff that I refused to do, like Cars Road Trip. I did not watch a single ride video or vlog with Cars Road Trip on until I'd ridden it myself. I'm like that. I didn't watch anything to do with Marvel, Art of Marvel Hotel until I'd been there myself. So I don't want to avoid it though. I'm so excited. I don't want to avoid it. So yeah, they have these meshes that are currently over the turrets of the castle. You cannot see them. Only if you know they're there. If you know they're there, then you can see them. If you don't know they're there, you don't know the difference. That's going to look amazing. Some other news. I've covered the... Oh! Casey's again. I didn't finish Casey's news. We have a new dessert at Casey's, a baseball dessert. It's about the size of this golden snitch. It's actually vanilla ice cream filled with salted caramel, and apparently it's really, really nice. So yeah, I'll be going to Casey's next time I go. I haven't been to Casey's at Disneyland Paris since since I went for Jay's 4th birthday. So 2012, that was the last time I went to Casey's at Disneyland Paris. What we used to do was when we were waiting for, like, we got our spot for Disney Dreams like 2.5 hours before we'd go to Casey's. I would go to Casey's and I'd come running over with like this tray of Casey's food, and we'd sit in Central Plaza and eat it. So yeah, I've mentioned Illuminations returning tomorrow. Gardens of Wonder, I've mentioned the Gardens of Wonder, being that the stages, obviously I've mentioned that the gardens, like they closed them off to, you know, start installing them. These gardens are looking amazing, and they're going to be all over the park, especially in the main street and Castle and Central Plaza area. The mobiles, at the cast member preview, they had the Cinderella mobile. They had it there and they had it working, and it's stunning. It's so beautiful. Like, I really cannot wait to see these in the park. It looks like something from Epcot. It looks like very Flower and Garden or Festival of the Arts. It's very reminiscent of that, and I cannot wait to see them in person. I'm looking forward to the Baymax one. I'm looking forward to the Ursula one. Ooh, there's so many. There's even a Mushu one. I don't like Mushu, but I do like Mushu at the same time because I like saying Mushu in a funny way. So yeah, they've started putting those into place. The bases for the mobiles are all there. There's lots of wood chipping. So clearly the emphasis is going to be on these mobiles, for some of them anyway. And then the last piece of news that we've got is the first decorations for the 30th anniversary have arrived. In fact, as I speak, there's probably more going up right now, because the park is currently closed. So there's probably, like, this morning when people got in there, the first decorations had gone on to Main Street Station, and these were purple draping, with there was LED strips, again, like much like the mesh that's over the castle turrets. So that's going to enhance the lighting at night. I have a feeling this lighting is going to be insane and all over the place. I think it's going to be like covering the whole of Main Street, I think. I'm really interested to see what's in store for us. I really am. Like, I'm really excited. But yeah, the decorations don't look the way they did on the concept art. On the concept art, they were very bright, iridescent blue to purple, very bright, very pastel, very bright, very vibrant. These ones, although they're bright, they're just solid purple. Quite a dark, deep purple. But if I'm looking at, have I got any? Yeah, so my Malefa bear, sort of that sort of purple. So I'll be interested to see tomorrow what the next lot are going to be like. I'm very much looking forward to when the gazebo in Town Square, the pagoda, the gazebo, whatever you want to call it, I'm looking forward to seeing when that gets its decorations, because they were very like light bluish, silverish purple. So I'm really looking forward to seeing those ones. And that's it. So yeah, that's it for the news that's come out of Disneyland Paris this week. I can't believe it's taken me 50 minutes to get to here. I was thinking it was only going to be about 20 minutes, but I did go off on quite a long rant about people on the stage and other things. I did mention I was going to say something about what happened the last time I was there. So this is actually for like Kelly. The the Mickey Bunch. I'm doing a brunch with the bunch with them again soon, and it's about tips and hints. Especially if you're visiting from the States, going to Disneyland Paris. And one of the things that came to my mind, and I don't know why it came to my mind when I was going through all the stuff for this, but was the security. I guess I can drop it in here because I think security will be heightened, especially with everything that's going on in Europe right now. The last time I was there in November, there was a terrorist attack in the United Kingdom. As such, things got a bit crazy at Disneyland Paris. So Disneyland Paris, guys, if you're traveling from the States and you go to Disneyland Paris, please don't be alarmed to see armed police and armed military walking around. They are not in the parks. They are in the hub area outside of the parks. They're not on Disney property. They are where the bus loop is at Disneyland Paris, where the train station, the Eurostar does go directly to Disneyland Paris. It's actually like that is the main bus station and the main train station for that particular area of France. So it's about 32 kilometers east of Paris itself, and it's called Marne-la-Vallée, Marne-la-Vallée, and it's like the main transport hub for Marne-la-Vallée is where Disneyland Paris is. So people see street vendors and they see armed police and they see this, that, and the other. They're like, oh, why are they on Disney property? Newsflash, they're not on Disney property. The Disney property starts where that fence is. The second you get through security, you're on Disney property. Like the Disney property is fenced off. So the armed guards, like I have seen them on Disney property when this terrorist attack happened in the UK. So if you're visiting, don't be alarmed to see it. They are very high on their security. I have to tell you the truth. When I see armed police and armed military there, I feel safe. I do. But I didn't know what had gone on in this country. There was a lot of heightened security, and there was people saying it's these increased measures are because of the ongoing situation in the UK. I thought, what the heck has happened in the UK? So I called home, and it turned out there'd been a terrorist attack over here. The buses were pulling up. There was even the armed guards were even at the hotels, at the bus stations at the hotels. I cheated on this particular day because I had my suitcase with me. So I was going to put it in guest storage. And I got on, like, before we could get on the bus, the armed, like, military guy went on and searched the bus before he let everybody onto the bus. And then when we got to the main bus station, after we got off, they went on and searched it again. So yeah, we have a really, really high level of security, and I don't know why that came into my head, but it just did at the moment. It felt like I should mention the security, because I think, especially with stuff that's going on at the moment, I think it's worth mentioning security. Thank you so much, Kevin. I'm hoping I can bring them to you soon. I'm happy you're looking forward to them, and I'm really hoping to bring them to you sooner rather than later. I'm hoping to get there before, like I said, I'm hoping a miracle happens and I can get there for my birthday, or a little bit before. I'm not hopeful, but I am at the same time. If it's not to be, it's not to be. Like I said, I would much rather make sure that Jay's dreams come true than mine. Jay has wanted to go back to Disneyland Paris for ages. He has not been since 2019. He was literally just turned 11 when he went. He will be 14 before he gets to go again, purely because I can't pull him from school. Especially now he's got to choose his mega exam, like the exams before they finish school and go on to college, which is basically the 2 senior years of high school, is our version of college. So yeah, he's got to choose his GCSEs, which are huge tests. So these and he missed the first 2 years of high school because of COVID. So he's essentially making these decisions that are going to affect the rest of his, not the rest of his life, but definitely affect the rest of his education. And he's making them blind because he hasn't experienced all of the options at school. So, yeah. If I can get over there for my birthday, I will get over there for my birthday. I haven't had a chance to go for my birthday in years. This is the first time in years I've had a chance to go for my birthday. I don't think it's going to happen. But we'll see. I'm hoping. And if I don't get to go for my birthday, I know exactly where I'm going to spend my birthday if I don't. It does stink for J-Rob. It does. And he was actually speaking to me just before. I'm taking him somewhere on Monday. I'm not saying where. Rob knows where I'm taking him. I say I'm taking him. I'm not taking him. My parents are taking him, and I'm gate crashing. Because I'm coming from the opposite side of the country, because obviously why I'm over here for work, which ended up being cancelled. They're over the other side of the country, so we're meeting up at this place. There will be a surprise live stream, probably around about 4 p.m. for me, so about 11 a.m. for you guys, Walt Disney World time. Don't worry, Rob. Jay knows where he's going. Jay knows that I'm gate crashing. Jay was very instrumental in the organisation of this. He does not know that I will be live streaming. I don't think he knows exactly where they've got to pick me up from, because the train station I'm travelling to, they're gonna come off the motorway, and usually to get to Legoland you come off the motor from where he's coming from. You come off the motorway, you go around the roundabout, and you just go straight in to the right, and instead they'll be coming off and going to the left, because so he's going to get so confused over that. I don't know if he knows that they're picking me up from a train station, or if he thinks I'm meeting them there. But yeah, he's got the day planned out. I think I've just mentioned where I'm going. Oh well. So yeah. Ignore. Oh, I think I just mentioned where I'm going on Monday. If I did, ignore it. Ignore it. So yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for joining. I'm gonna go and edit this last bit actually to take out what I've just said. So yeah, thank you so much for joining. There will be more Dizziness soon. DLP chat will be back, and it will be okay, Rob, fair enough. Leave it, who cares? If people get to this far in, they get to this far in. It'll still be a surprise, like on the actual day. Oh well. So yeah. So thank you so much for joining. DLP chat will be back. It will be Disneyland Paris' 30th anniversary attraction spotlights, which will be focusing on all the if they get this far in. Exactly, that's what I was just thinking. If they get this far in, which they probably won't. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, for joining, and I'll see you very soon. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye. Oh, I can't end it. Bye bye.